Yo, what's up everyone, OJ here, and welcome to another video. Today, we've got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we are starting off with some announcements that might have went overlooked over the whole Nintendo Direct madness and all the Nintendo Switch Online stuff that's been going down recently, and that is Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force is officially coming to the Nintendo Switch this fall. This is Ghostlight's first RPG on the Nintendo Switch, their first port that they're going to be bringing over. There was actually an announcement that they made that they are official Nintendo Switch developers and to look forward to their first game, and this first game is pretty good based on what I've seen out there, some of the reviews. Looks like it's a solid PlayStation 4 title that's going to be coming over to the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get into the overview of the game and kind of more what you can expect from it. So long ago, a war raged between the vile god and the goddess. The battle was fierce. The two were equally matched. Finally, both sides unleashed special weapons that contained fairies imbued with their powers. Using this power, each god sealed away the other within another world, and so time passed. The weapons that the goddess and the vile god left were called Furies, and the warriors who used them were called Fencers. Rumors arose that the Furies were so powerful, whoever collected them all would be granted one wish. As a result, Fencers fought each other endlessly to obtain them. By chance, a young man named Fang happened to unwittingly become a Fencer and saved the girl named Tiara, and she too was a Fencer. From that day forward, Fang found himself an important part of the battle between the goddess and the vile god. So here are the key features of the game. You have 3 stories and 3 paths. In the 3 stories to play, the goddess story, the vile god story, and the evil goddess story, friends become foes and foes become friends. And based on your choices, multiple endings can be unlocked. 3 ways to fight and Fairy Eyes. Play in easy, normal, or hard mode and switch the difficulty up whenever you want to balance the game to your playstyle. 3 is a crowd, 6 is a party. With up to 6 party members on the battlefield at a time, you can play as all your favorite Fencers. Shape the world around you, customize weapons by fusing them with fairies, and change dungeon stats through world shaping. Even power up Fencers through the fairies' power to transform or Fairy Eyes during battle and change your world. So this is really cool that we're getting some more RPG action on the Nintendo Switch. I like the basic premise of the story. Definitely seems hardcore anime, but that's cool. I think these are the type of games that the Nintendo Switch really excels at, with these type of big RPGs where you can play for so many hours and you can kind of grind out games and fuse weapons and all that. That stuff is awesome on the Switch playing in portable mode, so I'm hoping that portable mode is up to snuff on this one here. This is going to cost $39.99 and it's launching worldwide once again this fall, and it will include all of the DLC and extra content that was in the PlayStation 4 version of the game, so we'll include all of that for the Nintendo Switch version of it. So it is a little bit pricier, but at the same time you do get all of that DLC, and you also get, I think, physical. Yeah, it's going to be physical and it's going to be digital as well, so you will be able to pick up a physical copy and have that Switch cartridge for you guys. So awesome to see Ghostlight jump on. They've done some really cool work with some of their games. They make more of the cult type of niche style RPGs, but that doesn't mean that they're not great games that can stand toe to toe with some of the other titles out there that are a little bit more known. So I'm excited for Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark, and I think that it's going to be a great game on the Switch. So what do you guys think about the title, the announcement, and kind of the story so far, the gameplay? Have any of you guys tried this out on PlayStation 4 and excited for the Switch version? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next announcement here. I've talked about this a little bit before, but I wanted to get a formal announcement on it, and that is World of Final Fantasy Maxima coming to the PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox One, and of course the Nintendo Switch, and it's due out on November 6th. This is one of those games that you might not want to sleep on, especially with Final Fantasy Pocket Edition, Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition HD being the #1 game on the eShop, which I'll have a whole separate thing that we'll be talking about probably during PE Live or in a different video. But let's go ahead and get into the announcement here with Final Fantasy Maxima. So Square Enix has announced World of Final Fantasy Maxima, an enhanced version of the original World of Final Fantasy. It will launch worldwide for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Steam on November 6th. The PlayStation 4 and PC users who already own the original World of Final Fantasy will also be able to purchase the newly added content via the World of Final Fantasy Maxima upgrade. Downloadable content for 2,400 yen. The Western price was not announced at this point. So here's a little bit of an overview of the game, and then we'll get into some additional details because I'm really interested in this game. I was interested a little bit in the PlayStation 4 release, but I was like, man, this type of game, I think it'd just be cool if it was on Switch, or there's just some way I can play it on there once I actually started looking into it. And here we go. Here we are at this point. So if you want a crash course on what Final Fantasy is all about, as well as the chance to meet many of the heroes from different Final Fantasy games in one place, then World of Final Fantasy Maxima is for you. World of Final Fantasy Maxima is a powered-up version of the World of Final Fantasy, which was originally released in October 2016. Embark on a magical journey with siblings Rain and Lan as they explore the vast land of Grymore, and I probably said that wrong, to rediscover their past and save the future. With charming and stylized visuals, you can capture, customize, and evolve iconic creatures by stacking them to form adorable yet strategic monster towers. New characters from Final Fantasy lore called champions and monsters called mirages add even more fun and excitement to this unique adventure in World of Final Fantasy Maxima. So here's some additional details about the game because we all need to know more about this game. And here's the point one. Become a Final Fantasy hero and fight. Lan and Rain can transform into characters of successive Final Fantasy titles and battle, and activate the dedicated abilities of each character. In addition to the legendary characters that have appeared thus far, new legends will also appear. Point 2, new mirages. Unique new mirages will also appear in Maxima. Certain characters from older Final Fantasy series titles will even appear as mirages. And point 3, go fishing with Noctus. Let's go. Noctus is back with this fishing. A new minigame where you can fish with Final Fantasy 15 protagonist Noctus has been added. The minigame has its own dedicated background music as well. So here's what I think with this, guys. This is one of those games that just like Square Enix made in order just for fun. They just felt like, hey, you know what? It'd be cool if we had just like more of a light take on all the different Final Fantasy games. Let's make this game right here. But still, let's put some serious combat into it, because I have watched some gameplay. You guys are seeing some here. There's definitely some strategic combat. There's some good stuff in here for core gamers. And if you're a Final Fantasy fan, I think you'll find this stuff like cute and funny to play. But I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I do like it. And I cannot wait to kind of get into this game here and just try it out. Because like I said, it had my eye back then when it was first released. But back when it was released, that was October 2016. That was freaking Nintendo Switch hype crazy Maximus month, where people were just going insane with speculation and rumors and everything. Heck, even before that, but that was the month that they actually first revealed the Switch, and it was interesting just to see. But in the coming months, I was like, hey, you know what? Once I started learning a little bit more about everything, I was like, yo, I think it would be pretty cool to have that style of game on the Switch. So it's coming over now at this point, and I'm excited to kind of try it out for myself. So what do you guys think about World of Final Fantasy Maximus coming over to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and also Nintendo Switch November 6th? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final topic here, we've got South Park: The Stick of Truth. We've got a release date for the digital version of the game on the Switch. So the Switch version of South Park: The Stick of Truth will launch via the Nintendo Switch eShop on September 25th for $29.99. Publisher Ubisoft has announced. South Park: The Stick of Truth first launched for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC in March 2014, followed by the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in February 2018. So to be honest, this is actually a same year port of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One versions of the game. So here's a little bit of an overview via Ubisoft so you can know a little bit more about South Park: The Stick of Truth. Created, written, and directed by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and developed by Ubisoft San Francisco, South Park: The Stick of Truth, the winner of numerous 2014 Game of the Year awards, transports players to the perilous battlefields of the 4th grade playground, where a young hero will rise, destined to be South Park's savior. From the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, comes an epic quest to become cool. For 1,000 years, the battle has been waged, the sole reason humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war, the Stick of Truth. But the tides of war are soon to change as word of a new kid spreads throughout the land, his coming foretold by the stars. As the moving vans of prophecy drive away, your adventure begins. arm yourself with weapons of legend to defeat underpants gnomes, hippies, and other forces of evil. Discover the lost stick of truth and succeed in earning your place alongside Stan, Cal, Cartman, and Kenny as their new friend. All, and you will forever be known as a loser. So there you go, guys. South Park: The Stick of Truth. We've got a release date, we've got a price and format as well. $29.99, September 25th on the Nintendo Switch eShop there. And I actually played this game a bit on my PC. I got it for like $3 or something like that. I know it was really cheap. I played to a certain point and I just got kind of tired of playing it on my PC. It is a good game. I just didn't feel like playing it on my PC at that time that I bought it, but I bought it anyway because it was just super cheap. Might pick it up once it goes on sale or discount. I think this is one of those games that might get discounted quick just because $29.99, that's way more expensive than you really see it on other platforms. But from what I understand from people who have played South Park: The Fractured But Whole and have also beat this game as well, South Park: The Stick of Truth might be a little bit better. And from what I've played just a bit, I did like South Park: The Stick of Truth. I thought it was good. I think a Switch version would be awesome to play as well. No physical version, so that kind of sucks for those who like to get their games physical. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not sure how well this game is even going to do in the first place, considering how much older it is than the other platforms, and just because it's just been out for a while now, right? Since PS3 and 360, and the graphics, it's not like they're much upgraded or anything like that. It looks how it looks. It looks smooth and good on all the different platforms. So what do you guys think about South Park: The Stick of Truth coming over? Are any of you guys excited to pick this one up? Also, all the different topics that we discussed here today, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this one here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.